Hey, everybody, what's happening out there? I figured you guys give you a couple minutes to get in here. Kind of did a late, I don't know, reminder. Figure I'm going to do a little bit of a preview of what we use on the ice, what helps us catch fish and stuff like that tonight. Um, and go over some of the stuff. I don't have one thing in here, but that's okay. Everyone knows what it looks like, anyways. So. Matter of fact, I can check it. Okay, so when we're on the ice, this is one thing that we use to drill our holes. I have a K drill. This is the Milwaukee Mud Mixer. This thing's like flawless now. I did buy a couple extra batteries, so we won't. If one dies, we can just swap them out. But the batteries last. This last weekend, we did over 30 holes on one battery, so I figured we could. I got four batteries, 30 holes, 120 holes. If that's 120 holes in one day, that's we don't catch fish, then we shouldn't even be out there fishing. That means they're not biting. My kid loves drilling the holes. It's a lot better than the other ice augers that I had. I did get rid of all my ice augers, so that's on a good plus. I think everyone's seen this before. This is my Hummingbird Ice5. I do have the Lake Masters chips in that. It gives me 1,500 lakes on that chip. So whatever lake I want to go to in Wisconsin, just Wisconsin chip, I can go into that, and it gives me all the depths, the kind of like the structural view, kind of where the weed line is on that. So, and this is what I bought my kid last year or year before for Christmas. I can't remember. It's got a charging, but this is the Vexilar. I think it's the 8 FL8. That's the first thing he grabs when we go fishing. Before we go fishing, and then he'll grab the Milwaukee drill. That I like that too. That's actually a good beginner's flasher. It really teaches the kids on where the fish are, and it gives more expand a more broader view of where that fish is at than my Hummingbird. My Hummingbird's got um, uh, the other screen on it. It's got don't have that kind of a screen. It's got a LED screen on it. That's what I want to get to. But and then my next thing, I just bought this a couple months ago, about a month ago. The AquaView. It is the 75 712C, 715C. Sorry, 715C. We can actually put that up here. Let me see. I can go like this. It's actually pretty clean. It's a pretty clear unit. The only thing I don't like about this, if you're in 30 feet of water, it's not that. I mean, you can see 5-6 feet at the most, but if you're in like, I think 4 or 5 feet, we could see at least 10, 15 feet away, if not farther out. The lake we were on up north, we were only fishing in 6 or 7 feet of water, and we could see them out to at least 12, 15 feet. So that's my our go-to things. Yeah, Phil, and those Vexilars are indestructible. I bought mine because I wanted that chip. That was 3 years ago. I bought mine 3 years ago, but I like mine. I mean, because I can mark all my waypoints where we fish, where the fish are biting. That's a good thing on the Hummingbird, is that you can mark if the fish are biting and you're hammering them more than one day. You can mark that point, or if there's people out there that knows the lake better than you do, and they're hammering them and they tell you, oh yeah, this and that, and where everybody's at, that's where I mark. That's where the catching the fish. So I mark that waypoint kind of in the general area and where we go fishing, anyways. So, can you use that chip on a boat for summer fishing? Yes, you can, my wife. It's got to have the same Hummingbird. Actually, I can take that Hummingbird off, but it's got to have a Hummingbird transducer on that boat. And I can use actually that for summer fishing too, as long as it's got the same Hummingbird transducer to it. So, how is everyone doing tonight? I know me and the kid are going fishing somewhere this weekend. I'm not sure exactly. I got some pointers, some tips yesterday about going up north to a lake. We might hammer kind of to the, be northeast a little bit. I'm not even sure how far of a drive it is, but I've never been to that lake. I know I heard it quite a bit. I've been to the lake just south of it a couple times. We did good. That's good, Mark. I know it's always early. It's only 7:30. Another 4 hours, then it's bedtime. What I did is I because I had just like it's like a coffee table, not coffee table, a table tray, whatever you want to call them, a cart tray, whatever. And I used to put the Vexilar and my Hummingbird on it to charge it. Well, those things, it's only 20 inches wide. So I went and I had the wife pick up a wire rack from Target, a 3-tier wire rack. So all the electronics sits on top. Then the second shelf below that, the drill and the charger for the drill sit on that shelf. And then the shelf below that, I got all my minnow stuff on it. So the only thing that does not fit underneath is my minnow bucket, but I'm gonna buy a different minnow bucket. That one I have is it's an Engel cooler. It's a 30 quart. I want to get a 19, but the 19 quarts, the 30 quarts usually go on sale, and the 19 quarts never go on sale.
Your kid is upstairs making comments too.
Yes, I see that. Phil, what kind of hooks do you usually use and work best for gills and crappies? Yeah, we use, like my kids said, we use tungstens a lot, just to get them down there fast enough. Right now, do not use a big tungsten. They are real finicky. We've been hammering. We tried last week, and Phil, actually last week we were out on Shantytown, and my kid caught what, a 3-inch perch. I had a big tungsten on. I went down to a smaller one, but they didn't want to bite out there at all. I mean, we had them stacked up, and my buddy and his kid, they were catching crappies on tip downs. Actually, they're catching more on tip downs than anything. Um, but we always catch them on tungstens just to get the jig down there faster. It seems to work. It don't scare them. Because when I had the camera up there looking at them when we did good up north, when I using that tungsten and waxies, you put that thing down there fast, and they just look at it like, where did you come from, But we've been trying this new bait called Beavertail. My kid outfished me with the Beavertail from the waxy, so the Beavertail does work. It's a great. I know what I was gonna tell you. I'll show you what I'm using. Yeah, squirrel. It's called. It is actually this Beavertail is from. It's made in Wisconsin here. Everyone sees it. Everyone knows. It is called Beavertail. That's what it is. Out of Gulli Gullickson Bait Company. It's out of Wisconsin. It's a Wisconsin bait company. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. I'd have to look up my receipt and see where they came from. I'm thinking it's somewhere down by Beaver Dam. That way, we gotta get these out of here because there's something leaking in here. Oh well. But anyways, here's my other thing. It's not a bomb, guys. It's not a bomb. I bought this because I don't want. I made this here because I don't want this thing getting smashed on the flimsy little plastic crap that they give you for a holder. But this here is the best thing to get if you do have. Go get a camera. This is a moped. Let me see if I can hook this here. It's got a key fob on it. And you just set this over the hole. You put your set your depth on your camera. And this here, right here, spins that camera around. You don't have to touch this at all. You just set it over the hole. And this thing, I'll show you. Let's see, right here. And that's all it does. And I'll tell you what, that works the best than the regular hand one. Because the hand one, you got to pick it up and you got to turn it. Then you're not exactly same spot, as you're thinking. You probably down farther than your bait. So, so bad. So I did buy I made this because I didn't want the this is actually an aqua view. They are kind of pricey. I think they're $60. But I'll tell you what, the other ones are $15 or $16, somewhere in that range. But I'll tell you what, that's a lot better than up and then down and this and that. My cousin was bought a camera and he bought the regular it's called a manual turn. So he was messing with it all the time. He goes, so I showed him mine and he goes, why'd you tell me about that? I said, I tried telling you. And he's like, well, I'm getting me that now because that's a lot easier than doing it by hand. It's like, yeah. So yeah, I'll pull them all out. These Beavertail come in all kinds of different colors. You got the purple, you got the pink, we got the white. I can't remember. There's something else. There's something else in here. And I got the chartreuse. One of these must have leaked or something. There must have been all the water from last week. It did kind of snow, so I wasn't quite sure. No, it's not leaves. Okay, so it is something with the bait, but yeah, I'll get a hammer this weekend somewhere up north. Like I said before, I'm not saying names on the lakes we hit on my YouTube channels no more, or on the YouTube channel no more, because like what happened. But if you want to know where I went, you can always message me on Facebook, or DM me on Facebook. I'll let you know if I like you or not.
You and your secret lakes.
My secret lakes is right. Hey, you guys, give me a thumbs up, huh? Really appreciate it. Because if you're, the headquarters is there. No, it's not that. They're fine. Because I just checked them and they're not mushy at all. I see that, Mark. All right, thanks, guys. So yeah, that's my go-to. That's our go-to stuff for our ice fishing. I'll show you this once. Okay. Milwaukee. There it is. This is what battery came with the drill. And I talked to my my washer that washes our trucks at work, because he's got the exact same. He doesn't have a drill, but he has the exact same DM18 for his leaf blower and stuff. And he went on with a knockoff battery from Amazon. This is what it is. It's exact same thing. It's a knockoff, but I'll tell you what, these last just so long. Actually, it's got more power than the regular Milwaukee. I'm trying to find. Well, the one that I want is a 12 amp hour, and it's huge. But I'll tell you what, it's gonna last. They said I could get up to at least 80 holes on that 12 amp hour. So, but it's a bigger, it's twice the size of a battery, so it's gonna be a little heavier. Actually, go under www.beavertailbait.com is what it is. And I ordered every color that they had. It's $5. It's you get, I think you get 10 or 15 in a packet. They are hard. I'm gonna tell you right now, they are hard to get on the first time. But I'll tell you what, you'll never, if you put them on, you could use that bait, that one piece of Beavertail all day long. You throw it back in the package and you can reuse it again. I guarantee you. You could catch 100 fish at that one piece of Beavertail. That, unless it's a northern, then it'll chew it up. But it's pretty durable. It's a lot durable than even I used to use butterworms, and butterworms are, my God, are they expensive now? They're like $15 a dozen. I can't believe that. So I figured we'll go try it. I figured I'm going to just try it. What, it could hurt nothing. So, like I said, we're going to go up this weekend. I'll try making a video. Last weekend I didn't make a video because we didn't do no good. I decided not to. And it was the day after we went Sunday. We didn't go Saturday because someone was naughty. I won't say nothing. Who was naughty? Not me. Somebody else was. And so we went Sunday, but we didn't. It snowed Saturday evening, and my buddy went out up north to two lakes, and he caught one fish. Yeah, not me. Okay. Whatever, dude. So he caught one fish. I apologize for that. Okay, Mark. Apology accepted. But I guess it didn't really waste the whole day of going, trying to find a fish. But he tried 2 different lakes up north and one fish. It's tough. It's actually a tough bite this year. Even my a place it was a Jack Daniels. My a place I stop at, he has been fishing too, and he's like, he can't believe the bite this year, how bad it is this year. It's he's going up to Lake Ogibit end of February, I think. End of February, beginning of first weekend of March, he's going to Lake Ogibit, and he's hoping that they're going to be biting then. So I got to talk to my cousin, and he wanted to try Lake Ogibit too this year, and I'm going to see what his thoughts and plans are on that. I looked at the licensing for that, and I thought it was more than what it was. I got the wrong information. I thought it was $90 for a 72-hour fishing license or a 24-hour. I think it's 24-hour. They give you a 24-hour and a 72-hour fishing license. I thought it was like $90 for an out-of-state. Like, I'm not paying $90 for an out-of-state freaking license for 24 for a 1-day trip, But I went on the Michigan website, and it's only $30 or whatever, so it's not that bad. And my kid doesn't need it yet because he's under 16, so he doesn't need the license yet for up there. Yeah, that's what my plan is. And my other buddy is going to go to Leech Lake. Kind of mad about that, but it is what it is. He's gonna let me know how that is. Well, we might do an annual fishing. I might go with him next year and make that into an annual thing. I mean, it sounds like a good thing to start doing, but it's pretty reasonable. Staying on the ice for overnight in a fish house, catching fish all night long. I'll do it, as long as it ain't too godly expensive by next year. We won't go into that way of what I'm getting at, but we'll have to see how we're within a year what happens. Because right now, this year's almost, well, up north you can go fishing until probably end of March, most likely, but a lot of the season's closed by the beginning of March anyways. So, I mean, you go to the panfish and stuff, but I don't know. I would like to go do some walleye fishing and some perch, like jumbo perch they're hammering on Leech Lake, I think. And then someone said they're hammering them up on 2 or 3 pounders, or 2-pounders up on Lake Ogibit. Yes, yesterday they're telling me they're hammering 2-pounders on a perch on Lake Ogibit. So that I'm not gonna. Neither one of them lakes I'm not going on there without a guide, because I don't want to go in the middle of the lake just to fish, throw something down and not catch nothing. I like to catch a couple decent perch or whatever for a fish fry. So yeah, that's what my go-to stuff is. I got a big tackle box, a lot of stuff. My kid's got down an ungodly amount, thanks to his dad, that he's got his monthly subscription to Lucky Tackle. Was it Mystery Tackle Box or Lucky Tackle? No, I'm Lucky and you're Mystery. Mystery Tackle Box. He gets ice fishing lures every night or every month. November, December, January, February is the ice fishing stuff, and then he's into his bass fishing for the rest of the year. So he's got quite the tackle. Spoiled little brat he is.
Say that again.
I'm waiting. I was waiting for the comment on that one. So Yeah, nothing else going on here besides work. Next weekend, I'm not sure when the tournament. Phil, do you know when the JR tournament is out on the lake here? I can't remember if that's the second week in February or first week in February. I think it's second week in February. Yes, you are a brat. Even mom agrees with me. So yeah, I'm not sure. I like to just go out there and just, I don't know, just start popping holes next to a guy, just like they always do to me. When I had my ice shack out there, pop a hole 5 feet away from my ice shack outside the door. I know I don't own the lake, but come on, fishing etiquette, use it. Now that I got the drill, I can. So yeah, I'm not sure he likes the drill now. I mean, he'll just take the drill and take off and start popping holes. I don't even have to drill a hole anymore. But I'll drill 3 holes, and the other 30 holes he drills. So obviously he likes.
He's a hole hopper.
He's a hole hopper, right? But that's kind of why I bought it, because otherwise it's like, Dad, drill me hole. Dad, drill me hole. No, go drill your own damn hole now. And it's light enough, you can just grab it and go. And the only bad thing about that is putting it down the ice, on the snow and ice and stuff. That's the only thing that's bad about that. But I guess if this year turns, if you turn it like this and put it down the ice like this, well, if you go like that, it'll stay off. As long as it stays off the ice, it should be fine. We'll have to try it once. They are having issues. One of my stops, it's a big, huge Milwaukee dealer. They're having issues because this is a brushless drill. They're having issues with because electronic trigger. They're having issues with the trigger. So it is a 5-year warranty. That's the only bad part about that. So the ice frog, yeah. That's the only bad part about that is that trigger button. It works. It did cut out on me a couple times too. It cut out on him. I thought it was maybe the dead battery, but I talked to the guy who I delivered to, and he goes, "No, they're having issues with them." He says, "Just bring it in, and we'll get you fixed up for nothing." I said, "You're gonna have to wait till after the season, man, because I'm not bringing it in now." 3 pieces of wood, tripod stand. And when you don't catch no fish, Mark, you burn the wood on the ice, right? That's kind of illegal, but. So yeah, that's all I've got for tonight. I'm going to keep it out. Yeah, I'll keep it out of snow. Yeah, that does that tripod stand. It's nice. It's really nice. I like that. The only bad thing about it is the AA battery. So you gotta, I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe doing some lithium, because those batteries they lasted 2 days, but that's all day on with that thing. So that's the only bad part about that stand is it's the batteries. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with lithium or not. So we are coming up in the old half hour. I want to thank everyone for coming in here, and we'll probably most likely do another one next week, same time, Wednesday, 7:30. Just keep them at a half an hour for right now until I start getting my my subscribers up. I did get a couple more extra from off another channel. So I'm just slowly getting there, but I'll get there. I'm not in a big hurry. So until next week, guys, I'll talk to you later.